all absolutely perfect. So time to take them all off before they burn. Whoops. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Inkbird, who make a lot of temperature probes and smoker controllers. I have a smoker controller over here. I was doing some smoked meat on the smoker last night, and I always use a smoker controller. It keeps brilliant temperature. Today in the post I received a nice new present from Inkbird. It's the IBT-26S, which is a probe unit, which it's quite different because it does Wi-Fi connection and it does Bluetooth connection, and you can have up to 6 probes on it. So it's going to be their new flagship for the year, European flagship and worldwide flagship. So they've given me this one as a test unit, because I've done a lot of testing for them over the years, and I get a lot of help and support from Inkbird on the big group that we have, the barbecue and biltong group on Facebook. So no, thank you very much to Inkbird for sending it to me. I haven't opened it yet. I'm about to open it, and then later tonight I'm going to be cooking a roast chicken on one of my Weber barbecues. So let's open it and see what it all involves. Right, so there's the box. As I said, it's IBT-26S, up to 6 probes. So right, let's open it and have a look. Got the manual for it. We'll go through that later. And a nice new display unit, nicely colored, nice gold color. It's got a little thing to stand it up on the back, and we have 2 clips for the ambient temperature in the barbecue, and then we have 4 probes. Now I see they're all color coded. Got red, green, blue, and mustardy gold, whatever. Color coding is brilliant, you know, because you can use them in different places. Like tonight in the chicken, I'm going to be doing 2 baked potatoes and the chicken leg, and then the chicken breast. We can tell different temperatures as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now, looking at this, it's 4 probes for meat, the shape for meat probes. You can use them for the ambient, for the barbecue temperature, obviously. But I'm going to do a few tests later on and see if we can use one of the probes from one of the other units and see if they are compatible. I would have thought they would put an ambient probe in here, but it's something I will bring up with Inkbird. You know, it's their brand new unit, so we'll see how that goes. The instructions are very, very easy. You can scan the barcode on the box, or you can do the barcode in the book here to get the Inkbird app. And it's basically, well, first of all, you've got to register with Inkbird. If you haven't registered already, you've got to register, email address and a password. There's no hassle about that. And then once you've done that, you can then set up your Wi-Fi, just get that connected, and also then get the Bluetooth connected. Now that the app is all in and everything, you go to the Inkbird app, not the Inkbird Pro, the Inkbird. You press Inkbird, and this shows that what I've got installed on the straight Inkbird one. So now I press plus at the top there. So now you've got the whole list of stuff that you can put in. All the Inkbird stuff is now under one umbrella, which is one app, where before you used to have a couple of different apps. So you go and you find which one it is, IBT-26S. You click on it and you go next step, and I'm all connected. I'm not going to go through all of that. It's very plain and simple. I have also been playing, I got the little probe, temperature probe for the ambient temperature from the smoker unit, the smoker control unit, the temperature controller, and also one of the probes off it. That's a long probe off it, and put them all here together, and basically they are all compatible. 67.5 is the one, 67.2 is the one genuine one, and 67.6 is all Fahrenheit, so it's very, very small deviations. That's half a degree Fahrenheit difference there, and 0.9 of a degree Fahrenheit difference there. So really, I hope you can see it on the camera there. Let's go upwards. 68.1, 67.3, 67.8. So we've established that those three are compatible. Well, the two extra ones are compatible. Now when you go into Inkbird, you get to see what you can add. I have got loads of Inkbird stuff added to the old Inkbird Pro. So I've got my 3 temperature controllers for the smoker. I've then got 1, 2, 3 temperature controllers for my sheds, 4 temperature controllers, sorry. And then I've got 1, 2 dehumidifier controllers for my sheds as well. Because behind me here are my sheds where I make my South African biltong. So I've got to redo all of these onto the new Inkbird app. The Inkbird Pro is now obsolete, still working, but no more updates. So now you go to the Inkbird one. I've got them all connected now, all 6 probes, so 4 of the original and then 2 of the extra ones that are compatible. Got mushrooms and some garlic butter to go in later, and the garlic butter is also for the potatoes. So what I've done, I've put the brass one, the yellowish one, into the leg. Leg's a bit of a problem on a chicken because they're so small for the meat. And a red one into the breast. I've got my 2 potatoes with spikes through them. The spikes just make it cook a lot quicker. And then I've got 2 probes for the ambient temperature. We've got this one from this little one, and we've got the blue one, which come. Well, these are cooking nicely. The probes seem to be working. They're all basically what they should be. Those 2 from the other machine, they're within a couple of degrees of each other, so I reckon they're all going to be fine. So this is looking good. I've taken a screenshot of the actual, all the different temperatures, all comparing and whatnot. And as you can see, I've also had a meter probe in there just to double check on everything, and they're all reading the same. So very, very happy with this so far. So today my next cook is going to be this lovely, 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 massive Côte de Boeuf. It's like 1.3 kilos, I think, somewhere around there. So I've got 2 probes, one for the ambient and one for the meat. I'm going to get a few baked potatoes later, so we'll put them on as well. But for now, I'm going to close this up and just let it go. So very nearly ready. It's 1:23, so that's rare. And yeah, I'll give it a few more minutes, and we'll see how it goes. But not too long now. When the other chops when the chops are ready, then the steak will be ready. That is brilliantly cooked, 132 degrees Fahrenheit internal. Absolutely perfect. Thank you, Inkbird. Right, so today I'm just doing a quick test on a nice, huge, big T-bone and a couple of baked potatoes. So there I've got the 3 probes in. The blue one is for the temperature in the Weber barbecue, and the other two are the probes for the meat and the sausage. Not sausage. The other two are the probes for the meat and the potato. So there, got an ambient, the blue one, and then we got the potato and the meat. So that's looking very good. Just about ready for me to rest it for about 10 minutes and then put it over direct heat to sear. Basically the reverse sear method, where you cook it away from the coals in a cooler zone, and then until it's nearly ready, and then you let it rest, and then you sear it over direct heat. So I'll pull the coals in their basket to the middle and then do it from there. I've then also got some lamb cutlets to do as well. Scrolling through, number 1 is the meat, number 2 is a potato, and at the bottom is the barbecue temperature. I have just opened and closed it, so that's going to be rising again now. So the meat is basically done, the potato is done, so ready. Ta-da! Okay, whilst we're doing the video and the cooking, I do have a lot of other Inkbird controllers. There's one controller for the humidity, and that controls that dehumidifier. I've got another dehumidifier there, and that's controlled by that one there. And then I've got a temperature controller which controls that heater, and I've got another temperature controller up there which controls that heater there. So all in all, I've got 4 controllers in here. I've got 2 other sheds with temperature controllers as well. I love my Inkbird stuff. I really have a lot. And this is my business that I run from home, which is making South African biltong. This is all just dried meat that's starting to dry. But yeah, that's my business I do from home. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another test of the Inkbird temperature unit. So far we've had very good results from it. We've got a nice cote de boeuf ribeye steak and a couple of lamb steaks and some baked potatoes. Potatoes and the onion I've done for a few minutes in the microwave just to start getting them off. Otherwise they take too long. Anyway, I've got the Weber going and that's all fired up and ready. So without further ado, let's start. Okay, so there we've got our meat and we've got our unit. We'll switch it on. So that is on. We'll put him over there, which is magnetic. I will put the one into the cote de boeuf, just from the side, going down into the center. And we'll put that just as a indirect heat. The potatoes and the other we won't use yet. And the other probe we will use as the ambient temperature. I forgot the little clip, but I'll go and get it now. It's in the house. So that's what we're going to start with. That we put on. That's going to start, and we'll close it up. And we'll come back in about 10 minutes and have a look. All right, so let's set the app then. Well, then we go to Inkbird, and it opens up the 26S, and we find, okay, the ambient is at 493 and the meat is at 69. This is all Fahrenheit. So I'm going to turn the ambient down a little bit now as well. It's getting, that is a bit high. So I'm going to close off the bottom vents and just let it settle down at a lower temperature. I've just taken the steak off and moved all of the coals into the middle, so it's going to be direct heat now, just to finish it off. And so we'll put him on the side, and we'll put our 2 lamb steaks on. They're not going to take very long, and we'll just leave it for a few minutes like that. Okay, so you can see the meat now is at 136, 137. The barbecue temperature, I've actually just throttled down a bit, so that's gone lower. So to me, that is ready. That's nicely medium rare, so I better take it off quickly now. The steaks, the lamb steaks will be ready as well. I'll just check those. Also with another Inkbird probe. Might help if I switch it on. Oh, that's 190. That's 160. All absolutely perfect. So time to take them all off before they burn. Whoops. Okay, so now I'll just close it up, close the bottom up, and those coals will all go out, and I can use them next time. Okay, folks, so in conclusion, this nice new little unit, I am so pleased with it. It really is working well. The Wi-Fi side is good, the Bluetooth side is good, and you know, it's just giving such good results. So all in all, a brilliant little machine. Go for it. You know, they're going to be on Amazon, and there'll be a link in the description. I believe there's going to be some good discounts on them. So that's it for now, and see you in the next one. If you have liked this video and got something out of it, please go and subscribe to my channel, like the video. It all adds up in the long run to having extra bits and pieces on the video, and more people can find them using the YouTube algorithm. You know, it's just one of those things. So thanks very much again, and see you in the next one. Cheers now.